Governor Brown, following the CDC's announcement on Thursday that vaccinated individuals no longer need to wear face coverings except in certain circumstances, you moved quickly to establish the same standard here in Oregon. We appreciate your willingness to act swiftly in adopting this new guidance, as it is clearly rooted in sound science and common sense and is perhaps the greatest step we have taken yet to a road to normality. Unfortunately, as you know, the CDC's updated guidance included little in the way of new recommendations for masking in the workplace. This has created a tremendous amount of confusion among employers, employees, and consumers in terms of their obligations, privacy rights, and other critical issues. Predictably, in the absence of clear guidance, employers across the state have taken a wide variety of approaches in implementing the updated face covering standard. Some have abandoned face covering requirements altogether, while others have maintained the requirement for all employees and customers. The result is a confusing patchwork of rules that varies from business to business. This does not serve anyone well. As your administration works to develop updated guidance for employers and the general public, we encourage you to consider the following approaches. Employees should not be asked to be the vaccine police. Asking employees to check vaccine cards puts them in harm's way. While some Oregonians may be comfortable sharing this information, plenty more will consider it an affront to their right to privacy and potentially discriminatory. We are all familiar with the stories of employees being threatened while attempting to enforce mask requirements. Asking employees to verify vaccine cards would undoubtedly lead to an even greater risk of harm to those individuals. Create uniform public notice for businesses. In lieu of requiring employers to verify or inspect vaccination cards, the OHA and Oregon OSHA should release a public notice that businesses would be required to display, informing them of the state's updated guidance related to COVID-19. The notice should say that fully vaccinated individuals need not wear a mask and that masks are required for individuals who are not vaccinated. This model would put the burden of compliance on individuals rather than employers and employees and respect the privacy rights of individuals. Increase capacity limits for businesses. The science clearly shows that vaccinated individuals are safe to gather in public spaces. Businesses that display the required posting outlined above should be allowed to return to maximum capacity effective immediately. Individuals who are concerned about patronizing a business operating at maximum capacity may elect to continue using to-go or curbside pickup options, as well as continuing to wear a mask. Reopen Oregon's Capitol. All legislators and Capitol staff have had the opportunity to be vaccinated. It is now time to reopen Oregon's Capitol to allow the public to more meaningfully participate in the legislative process. Lawmakers or staff who remain concerned about the spread of COVID-19 may continue to wear a mask and should be allowed to participate virtually. Similarly, members of the public should be allowed to continue to participate virtually as well. With less than 6 weeks left in this year's session and in acknowledgement of the updated science surrounding COVID-19 and vaccines, it is time to allow Oregonians back into their capital. We appreciate your willingness to consider these recommendations and look forward to supporting your efforts to safely and fully reopen our state.